The updates keep coming. I've already mentioned to you that Dylan Brooks has committed to Auburn, so we're moving past that one, but we just got news this week as well that Drayshon Miller, the cornerback from West Virginia, has put in for his transfer, and he's committed to come to Auburn as well. This Miller transfer is exciting because it will add some veteran experience and some much-needed depth to Auburn's cornerback room. While Miller did not have a perfect season, I think what AL.com wrote up about him does add some excitement for why this is a good pickup for Auburn. So let me go ahead and read this to you. The 6'1", 192-pound Miller was a starter last season for West Virginia's top-ranked pass defense. The Mountaineers led the nation in fewest passing yards allowed per game at 159.6, while ranking 10th in fewest yards allowed per pass attempt, 6.3, and 24th in pass efficiency at 121.52. Miller was a major reason why. Miller totaled 31 tackles last season and had a team-high 8 pass breakups, which were the 5th most in the Big 12, and an interception while allowing just a 47.6% completion rate when targeted. In other news, we heard earlier this week as well that running back Cody Brown, who was committed to Tennessee, was also recently released from his letter of intent, and we thought there was a possibility he could come to Auburn, but I didn't feel real strong about it. But we did find out on February 22nd that he is now committed to Miami. For the 2022 recruiting class, we did also get news this week that Zack Etheridge, the cornerbacks coach for Auburn, is in pursuit of a 4-star athlete at Ole Miss. He's committed to Ole Miss, but he's from the state of Mississippi. And Coach Etheridge is in hot pursuit of this player. So I wanted to show you a couple of comments that Marquez Dortch made about Zack Etheridge. He's currently a wide receiver, but Coach Etheridge is trying to recruit him to play cornerback. So let me show you some of the quotes that came out about Coach Etheridge from Marquez. Dortch says that he regularly hears from Auburn and Coach Etheridge. He said, Coach Zack is recruiting me pretty hard. I talk to him a lot. He stays in touch with me, sees how I'm doing, and makes sure I'm good. Marquez also said, Coach Zack is recruiting me to play DB. He really wants, he said he really wants me. He said I could come there and help change the defense and be a great player there. I'm personally loving the aggressive approach we're seeing from Coach Harsin and his staff to recruiting. I think that if the past 2 months have shown us anything, it's that Coach Harsin is going to do what it takes to get the best talent he can to Auburn. And the true test for Coach Harsin is going to be the 2022 recruiting class. And the final story I've got for you is about some comments Coach Harsin made about Alabama. And I just thought they were pretty funny. I'm sure you've seen this, but I'm going to go ahead and read what he said in reference to Alabama. You've got a team up north that's doing a great job, Harsin said of the Crimson Tide. Well, someone has to come here and figure out a way to compete with them. I know Gus did a good job here, but things change, and that's just the nature of it. We've got to compete in all areas. And I just love that he called them the team up north. I know that ruffled some feathers, but I just think it's funny that he didn't even reference them by name. He just called them the team up north. Harsin is already showing that he is a competitor. He's shown that in his recruiting efforts. He's showing that in how he's working out with the players. And I just think that Harsin is going to prove to be, just a much needed change at Auburn. And I think we're going to see that. We're already seeing it, but we're really going to see it in the 2021 season. Do I think we're going to go undefeated? Absolutely not. But I think we are going to see an increase in our competitive nature. We're going to see an increase in the toughness. And I think all around we're going to see improvements in the 2021 season compared to the 2020 season. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.